Hey y'all, so I am back again with another story time. Yes, I am doing recordings back to back because it is Vlogtober and I'm trying to be on my P's and Q's. I missed the upload yesterday because I have technical issues, but I'm back tonight. I'm determined to get these 3 videos uploaded whether I like it or not. I'm just saying, but you know. But going on to, other things. This story time, I kind of wanted to tell you guys about my first ever car accident. I had never been in a car accident previous to that one, so that was major for me. I actually had got my license, I want to say a couple months, or no, a couple weeks, maybe a couple days, no, let me say this correctly, because I don't want to be wrong, and then my dad watches, I think my dad watches my YouTube channel, so I'm going to say how I think. Because I kind of forget, like, if it was days or weeks, but I know I had just gotten my license. And I remember coming home from volunteering at the hospital that my parents worked at. And there, at the time, it was I guess a 4-way. You had cars going this way, and then you had cars coming this way, like that. So, yeah, I guess it was 4-way in a way. So, long story short, I'm coming down the street. I'm going to make a left-hand turn. And mind you, I didn't see the car that was coming at me at all. Like, I'm in a Lime Green Volkswagen Beetle. It was a year 2001 car, I believe. And then the other driver, he was in a white car. It was a 4-door car, I remember that. And long story short, he was speeding up this road. And I didn't see him at all. I saw there was like another car that turned right. And then another car that came up and drove straight. So I waited. And then, like, when I was about to turn, I finally saw him. And I'm like, are you kidding me? This is going to be my first ever accident. My car might spin out of control. Like, what am I supposed to do next? Like, in that moment, when you're in a car accident, you don't know what to do. You don't know what to think when a person's going to hit you. He hit me. My car did, like, a 360 spin. Long story short, when I was in the car and he hit me, I literally put my arms up like this to protect my face. Don't know what came over my head in that moment at that age, but I didn't want to bruise my face. Like, that was just not a priority of mine. Like, my face back then was acne free. I had a little bit more meat on my bones. I had a cute little chunky face, and you weren't about to ruin that. I'm sorry, no. Okay? That's not the point. The point is, he hit me. I did 360 turn, and his car kind of bounced back off my car, but I did like some damage to his car big time. It was bad. Long story short, he turned out to be okay. I turned out to be okay. I tell you this, there's some things I remember from that day that I will never forget. I remember a lady coming over, and she parked her car off to the side. She came over to check on us and just make sure we were okay and to see if we needed 911. And she called and everything. She told us that someone was coming. And just a very sweet lady. So, whoever you were, because I don't remember your name, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being a caring civilian and stopping your whole life for that moment to help me and that guy out. That meant the world to us. You have no idea. We were scared, honestly. We didn't know what the next steps were going to be. We didn't know what was going to happen. All I remember is him, like, he got out his car from the car accident, and he was like, that crazy bitch hit me. And excuse my French, because I know I'm not supposed to use profanity, but I was sitting there thinking, like, no, you hit me, but you were coming full-fledged down the street, but it's whatever at this point in time. I ended up having to take the blame because apparently it was my fault for not looking 3 to 4 times like you're supposed to do when you take your driver's test. I looked that many times. The cops didn't believe me, or whoever just didn't believe me. So I was like, whatever. I'm just going to pay whatever out of pocket. My parents ended up paying kind of for the whole accident out of pocket. Bless their hearts for that. I do appreciate it to this day. I know that was very hard for them. And then on top of that, I had to save up for a whole new car. But let me tell y'all something. If I learned anything out of that whole car accident, I learned how to save. I learned how to save all my coins. When you want something that bad, like I wanted a new car that bad because I was tired of, I'm not the type of person where I'll ask you for a ride. I'm not the type of person I'll ask you really for anything. I try to do everything on my own. If I do need help, it is hard for me to reach out to someone for help. When I have to reach out for my friends for help, that is difficult for me. I hate it. I'd rather figure out a way to go get it myself. That's besides the point. But yeah, first ever car accident, scared the living ish out of me. My emotions were everywhere. My mom ended up, I called my dad, actually no, I called my mom at home, and then I think my mom called my dad, and my mom rushed up to me right away, and she just kind of took me up under her wing, and she was just concerned about me. And I remember sitting in the emergency truck, and the emergency tech just talking to me back and forth, making sure I was cognitive, making sure that I was all there, making sure that I wasn't, damaged or anything of that nature, which, thank you all for that. Thank you. I appreciate you, taking the time out. I mean, it's your jobs, but seriously, thank you. You don't get enough credit in your day as firefighters and nurses and whatnot and police officers. You don't get enough credit. And to the lady that helped, you don't get enough credit. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I never got to say it that day. I think I was still in shock, but thank you. It meant the world to me that I had those group of people in my corner, and they were there to help us. So thank you. But yeah, that was my first car accident. The guy actually hit a mailbox too, which is pretty crazy. I think I don't know who had to pay for that out of pocket. I believe it was him since he hit my car, but it is what it is. It's in the past, and yeah, I just want to tell about my first car accident. I don't know why, but I think I missed my first car. I do. It was a Lime Green Volkswagen Beetle. I look like a little granny in it, and I miss it. I miss my car. I do. It was my first car, and I miss it to that. But yeah, y'all, please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I have more beautiful content coming. Better content coming, better yet, like quality-wise, because to me, my quality is not all that great, but I'm a small YouTuber starting out, so it's going to take some time. But yeah. Bye, y'all.